Yo, what's up, Pikachu Planet? Pokemon Master Pikachu here, and welcome back. Finally back to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Been quite a while since I uploaded the last episode. Even then, recorded the last episode. Sorry for that? Kinda happened. Anyway, is this the one? I'm assuming this is the one. I don't know what we did last time, but considering this line of dialogue, I'm assuming we're still in poems. I am also a tad bit. I am also kind of sick, so if the voices are just a bit off, I say a bit, it's probably gonna not be the greatest. Forgive me. Just ignore Monica since I can't ever actually get her voice right. Anyway.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry I giggled.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Oh right, they're reading it, they're performing the poems for the festival. That's what's happening. Okay. Got it now.
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way. I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery as like Sayori is. It's gonna test my freaking reading skills. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. Like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Master liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean? There's gonna be a lot of little pauses. I apologize for that. You probably won't hear it as I cut them out because it's annoying, but I'm coughing constantly. So I do apologize for that in advance. Yeah.
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. Might be the other poems didn't work quite as well as with that kind of delivery. Eh? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
I thought they said who you're reading to for a second.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. Kind of embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. You don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay!
Jesus, that sounded awful.
Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Master. Not like I can compare to you guys anyway. As well let Master lower every— Hey!
There's a reason I don't like you as much.
As well let Master lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki!
It's fine. Might as well get it over with. That's totally what I'm thinking at this very moment. but it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. Much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. As everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Making me feel nervous as hell. I reluctantly recite my poem. Because I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. I also don't really care. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. There's no... Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing.
I also just don't care.
That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Will it? Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. What the hell does that mean? Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad. Was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do it again.
You have to do it at the festival.
Well...
That's great. My phone just died.
Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I could put whatever face I want for other people.
Will it?
But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
Sure, that's how you feel.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Yep, same.
Well, that's just how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, you won't have to worry about what? You won't have much to worry about for the festival. I forgot my line. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure to pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I'll probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be by your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort in... I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy.
Yeah. No problem.
Okay, everyone.
I thought the music just stopped. Kind of freaked me out a little bit.
I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. Also, the main plot of the game.
I have nothing else to say on that matter.
As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have a weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
A festival on a Monday? Really? That's what I get for shitting on Monday.
I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best.
But
I thought Sayori was talking to me. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. Kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. I make such a big deal out of it.
Must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Master. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. Okay, embarrassing. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Bring that back, it sounded awful. Going with it anyway. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well... You see... Do I be nice? Or... You know... I'll be nice. I'd probably do this in real life anyway. I would still walk home with Sayori. Sayori! You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? She'd be kinda right.
Eh? But... She's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem like... What the hell? Oh. Okay. Besides, you always seem to... My God! You always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
So silly, Master. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird for... Nope. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. And again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? I do! I know exactly what happens in that time. What do we do? Determination. Because I'm filled with determination. Alright. Cool. Kawaii. Right. Okay. Climax. Extraordinary. Really? Okay. Melancholy. Blah. Music. Nope. Swimsuit? Okay, figured. Vacation. Hopeless. Fuck. Am I allowed to say this on YouTube? That. Desire. Disoriented. I would pick that one. Depression, but I think that's for Sayori. Unrequited. What? What does unrequited even mean? Frightening? Heaven sent? Graveyard. Precious. Unrestrained. Anxiety. Massacre. Ugh. Kinda worried about that one.
Oh man, I'm the last one here again?
Don't worry, I just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination.
Some may say she's filled with determination. I'm sorry. I'll maybe stop.
Running this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you all. And I'm super happy you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
I was about to say. He was the one complaining.
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival.
Understandable.
But it's the whole day of school where you get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
Sounds like the end of the year in, like, elementary. End of the school year, you just get to play outside for hours on end. Anybody else do that? Probably. Freaking elementary school. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Ugh.
Not a fan of seafood.
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on! Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people! Eh?
What? Also, what the hell does that mean? You, like... I guess I'll never know.
Huh? I didn't say I don't like it.
Yeah, exactly!
Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica.
Not gonna say that separate. If you know, you know.
Huh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that just makes no sense in translation. The fuck? Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. The reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me?
You kinda have to agree with Natsuki here. Where is Sayori, anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori sitting at a desk in a corner of the room looking down at nothing. You know... I guess that's my cue to not... mention it. Alright, cool. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face.
Huh?
You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me.
Oops.
You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
This feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Esther, what's up?
Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh? You think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Master. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care. About her about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying maybe the thing on her mind is you, Master.
Me? How on earth would you come up to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but they already talked about you more than anything else, you know?
Huh?
You've been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her.
What? No way. Yuri is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. Not any different now than it always has been.
You're so funny, Master. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try and talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from here. I sigh and set myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her, and I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly, with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. Stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. God, I thought the music stopped again! You can't be changing the music like that. It freaks me out.
I didn't mean to bother you or anything,
Relax, you didn't even do anything.
but I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts.
Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell that I was thinking like that?
Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that.
In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there is certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen.
It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah, she seems a little off today. but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. Still, I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh, that's quite romantic.
Huh?
Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid.
It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all.
Ah, I see. And perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm reading into it a little too much. Master, the world is full of meaning and often hidden deep beneath plain sight. There are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them.
So you think that there might be something behind it after all?
I think that Yuri is a very complex... Not... I think I'm... What? I think that I'm a very What? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside. Fuck! What may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she?
Well, I guess that was the case.
Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I guess? But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze.
Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that you would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. But I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you.
That's not a compliment, is it?
It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading?
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah, we didn't yesterday because I made a poem for Sayori and fixed her clothes or something. What I do? Like button up her blazer or something? I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yes, but actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. There's one thing that... Fuck. There's one thing...
You kidding me?
If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher. Oh my god. As she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an I thought that said electric knife. That's... Yep. And also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk. Then we'll go get some water.
He walks past me and sets the kettle down on... God, I'm trying to read, damn it! I forgot. He walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts with her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical? Methodical? Methodical?
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks. Be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
Yeah? Why not? Shall we go then?
Yep.
Where are you two off to?
We're just... was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it is to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher.
Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious.
I keep pushing the wrong freaking button.
Kind of a one-person job, isn't it?
That's because I have literally nothing else to do, Monica. Okay, well,
Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve mastering club activities? Huh?
My mouth gaped. Gapes. Okay.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Master.
Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow, concerned. Once in the hallway, she said, "Why is there no music in this hall? I hate it." Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall.
I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri,
Something about the way she said that made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me?
no, Yuri, I think... she could have said it a little nicer. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica. It's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. There's the music.
Master, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me?
Because a lot of people do that, and you know, it's easy to speak without thinking sometimes. It's natural human nature, and a lot of people do that. I think I've done that at some point, probably. Pretty sure, like, everyone at some point has spoke without thinking, and you know, kinda leads to not so great situation, and then you feel like a sack of shit. Depending on the situation. Anyway. Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't hide them away. But you're... Fuck. But you always amplify... But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane.
No. When you hate me for something as terrible as that?
Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. People hate people for completely tiny things. I bet somebody hates somebody because of emotions. You know, human nature. Well, actually, in this case in point, I should have just kept reading. What kind of friend would do that?
Friend, you say?
Yuri lifts her head.
Master, I really like being friends with you.
Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help. To help Yuri feel better. Anyway.
Yeah. Shall we go?
Yep. Yuri and I walked to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. What? I don't even... Like... Maybe I just need to drink better... I haven't drank tea outside of, like, the one that helps when you're sick. And that tastes like shit. So, I don't have a frickin' idea what oolong tea is, Yuri. But, whatever.
Master, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Anything is fine. Honestly, I probably would have said that too.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. I really wanted to get to a certain point today, but honestly, I forget how long this game is. Especially when you're reading every bit of dialogue. I have been at this for only half an hour. I thought it's been an hour already. Still, half an hour is a lot, and I'm not even at the frickin' poems. I might not get to the point I thought I was going to get to today. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
That's so? I was letting it show. And you noticed, I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try to express myself a little bit more. A little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When
I can't read.
When it's you who's around anyway.
That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Master. Very endearing.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Master, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Oh, it's this scene! What was... I don't remember. But it's this one. It's this one, holy crap, okay. I just remembered, like, everything that happens. Huh? Why's that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading?
Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. The bag of small chocolate candies that that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. That's funny. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Will it? Will it? Will? I don't know. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Just focus, idiot! Yuri was always kinda cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, almost more than I can handle.
You're a teacup.
Oh, that was in a completely different tone than I thought. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. Put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Huh? Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages.
You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Yuri holds the book with both hands. We just... Okay, that should be enough for the thumbnail. Great. Yuri, I already read that. He holds it so I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it.
Huh?
Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Master.
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right?
I mean, not really in this kind of context, but... yeah. That's all that was. That's all it was.
Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything.
I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that she can't focus. That even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I noticed her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breath. What? Of course it would be to the rhythm of her breath. That's how breathing works! Whatever. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath not beneath. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. That was abrupt as fuck. Holy shit.
Okay, everyone.
Yuri jolts back.
It's time to share poems. Master, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thanks.
The spell is abruptly broken.
I'll take care of the cups.
Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling that this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Cool! We're here! Finally! Only 46 minutes into the episode. Great. Okay. Who should I show my poem to first? I kind of want to show it to Sayori first, just because she's sad, but I also want to just show her last because she's sad, and not in a like I want to be away from her kind of way. It's like a save the best for last kind of way. Well, let's go with Natsuki.
This one's alright.
Oh my god. Alright?
Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's not really my style.
It's never gonna be your style.
You're kidding. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad you're trying a little bit.
Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't it more of a compliment to me?
Huh? No, gross. Not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off.
Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away?
That's, not like you would actually do that.
Yeah, you're right. Kinda fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you.
Yeah.
Oh wait, other way around. Wait. Oh wait, no, okay, I did say that. Okay, I thought Natsuki said that. Natsuki's eyebrows connect with my stomach.
Oh. Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all.
I was just joking. Kinda.
Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too.
Don't believe you. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. What? I'm sorry? No, okay, I'm just confused on things. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around not Sayori, around Natsuki.
Anyway.
Oh right, her cute poem. Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing ever, like nothing even happened. I'll be your beach. You know how close that sounds to something completely different, say Natsuki? Your mind is full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today, I have a special place, a beach for us to go. That is beach, right? I'm not, like, an idiot, am I? A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in a salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Let's set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful. When you press your lips to mine, I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. That was something.
Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome! Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach.
So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with a message later.
Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kinda wrote the same thing. You wanted to pick a topic and have both of us write about it, or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy.
Okay, that was Natsuki.
Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kinda metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice.
Who should I show my poem to next? Monica!
Hi, Master. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look. Today's poem.
Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
This one's good. I feel like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented.
Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it.
Well, is it?
Like she's a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature. It's like a light turns on inside her head.
Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers?
I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her.
Huh? You completely misunderstood.
Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
Wait, really?
Yeah, a fictional one anyway.
Monica kind of whispers that last part to me.
Just a hunch, but...
Wait, what? Why does it end like that? Well, there's not really anything wrong with that.
Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Alright. Well, this title is, kind of fitting. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The Lady Who Knows Everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift in the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else failed me, when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall. I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, knows everything, knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat. I pick up a gust of wind. I have absolutely no idea what this could imply other than the fact that the lady who knows everything is Monica. Also, who's it? I've never seen anyone write Q like that.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so I wrote about it. So,
You know what? Whatever. I see. I never really put too much thought into it. It's gonna bug me if I don't.
but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. In a way, it's almost paradoxical.
Paradox? I'm sorry. My Pokemon brain is linked to Paradox with Pokemon now.
Because if we had all the answers, when
Why does your voice keep changing? Why can I never get a definitive voice for you? What the hell?
Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed. Seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. If you're ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid that it's not that good,
Why?
it can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri!
Master, this is wonderful. And I can feel the emotion that you poured into it. Is this the result of trying what I suggested yesterday?
You suggested something yesterday?
I mean, yesterday was kind of a month ago, so...
Yeah, I guess so. You did a good job at explaining. And I really wanted to try giving it more feeling. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Why'd the music change?
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her.
Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me really happy.
You saying you never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself. Besides, people would just laugh at me.
Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? For some reason, Yuri doesn't respond. Yuri? Yuri smiles sadly.
Master, during lunchtime I eat by myself. You know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot to do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. I'd say I really enjoy reading.
Okay, sorry.
Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you know would just make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So, when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type, and they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Master. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you. I really understood what was missing all this.
But I haven't really done anything.
No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Master. I speak too slowly, I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why, every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy.
I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you?
If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we?
Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time, she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem?
Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you.
I completely forgot the fact that Natsuki and Yuri both wrote the same thing. I was about to be like, oh hey, the beach. Beach again. Oh god, I forgot she wrote some cursive. Beach, a marvel millions of years in the making. Where the womb of the earth chaotically meets the surface under the clean blue sky and expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds and endless enigma, the easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will its sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squished into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy head nails? I have no idea. Turn back and I abandon my peace to a road at the shore. Drift forward and I return to Earth forevermore. I fucking hate cursive so much.
I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about. But I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it.
Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it.
You did? Didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles, or thought process. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. Not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just one of her requests. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? Good for me to drop my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Last but not least, the girl who's a bit too sad.
It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri.
Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. I'm making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Master.
Hey, Yuri, is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
If you insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Yuri?
Tell Monica wasn't feeling well, okay? See you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. I don't get to read her poem either?
You're bad. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh?
Okay, you three, we're all done. Natsuki, are you alright?
Something did sound a bit unusual.
There's nothing unusual! What the hell do you mean? I'm confused!
That's right.
Oh my fucking god. I'm here thinking there's like a secret message hidden right now, and they're just like addressing a freaking catchphrase. Jesus. What? Divided?
Really? Really? First imaginary. Or however the hell I said it. and now divided? It's deviated, not divided.
You you divided from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
Don't! In your books, maybe? Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
Seems you're right. Yuri always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? Almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did you run off to anyway? Thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some like decency. Oh, come on!
Actually, she wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
That's so. I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? I'm sorry, what is...
Oh?
That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people?
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so...
Hey, don't ignore my question!
Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing! That's right, Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, in different flavors. You handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted! And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. They already will be helping me design them. And as for you, Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri?
You didn't have this entire thing planned out yet? This is gonna lead into something. So, we're gonna end it here. Because this is gonna lead into an entirely different thing. I did save, right? Yeah. Save again. And we're gonna go explore all this stuff here. We got respect. Cool, we got pictures. What is this? Oh, select the word kawaii during the poem game. Neat. We got more poems. We got Yuri eating chocolate. Write a second poem for Yuri. We have 0 secrets. Act 1, tell Sayori you would still walk home with her. Oh. What music did we get? Not that one. Oh. Oh, it was this one. Was it this one? What the hell? Alright, cool. We got a mail. Okay. let's hop back in so we have something to listen to.
Doki Doki.
So that's gonna be it for today's episode. Hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like, comment down below. I have no idea at this point. So good luck with that. Subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell for any future DLC videos or any future videos in general. And we'll see you guys next time. See you later, Peaches, Pikachus, and Raichus.